Good morning. Happy Monday to you. How are you, okay? Are you still in the hospital, honey? I actually have StreamYard on this morning. I remembered. Finally. Took me a minute. Good morning. Happy Monday to everybody. How are you? What's going on? You're home? Good. Glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. Dot is home too. Elaine's sister. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Carrie. Having a test right now with pulmonary. Okay, 7-minute break. Okay, it's nice to see you. Good morning. Happy Monday to you. Good morning, Oladio. Happy Monday. I hope you're doing well. Let's get some people up in here and have a conversation about what is going on in our country and in our world. Let's go. Let's have a conversation about this stuff. We need to talk. I saw a lot of conversation over the weekend from both sides. From both sides. And I saw a bunch of conservative people not very happy about what Trump did. So I decided that we're going to have a conversation about everything this morning because I think we need to. There's people on both sides that I didn't expect. And I'm surprised. Good morning, Lynn. Happy Monday to you. Hi, Tears TV. Like done. Thank you. Appreciate it. Happy Monday to you as well. Excuse me. Still got some allergies kicking in. Hola, mamacita. That got my attention first thing in the morning. That's funny. That's funny. I love it. That's great. Yep. So that's what I wanted to talk about this morning. I think all of us should have a conversation about what the heck is going on. Seriously. Whether you're for it or against it. So nice to enjoy an Arizona sunrise in the morning. Are you still here? How is your hand, Minty? Oh, I still have itchiness and redness at the site where it stung me. It's quite annoying. But obviously I am not allergic to wasps or bees. Thank goodness. So actually I want to put out a poll. So, do you agree with what Trump did? This is how I'm going to word it, okay? What Trump did with Iran. Okay? This is the poll. I'm curious what your guys' opinion is. Got in yesterday at 4 a.m. Gotcha. Okay. Morning, Chris. Happy Monday to you. Hi, Dennis. Hi, Jojo. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Happy Monday. All right, guys. Please vote in the poll. I'm super curious as to what you think. I really am. I'd like to have a conversation about all this stuff. Hi, Spa. Good morning to you. Happy Monday. Now, I'm not going to tell you my opinion. Not yet. Not yet. I'm not going to tell you what I think of what he did. But I will tell you some people on the conservative side are not happy with Trump. And actually, that kind of surprised me. It did. It surprised me. So, yeah, I'm curious what these poll results are going to be. I see the yes at 80%. Wow. Okay. Okay. That's impressive to me. It really is. I'm glad he ripped the Band-Aid. There's your opinion. Okay. Oh, I can't read that. Hang on. I can't read that. Hi. I can't read your channel. I wish I could. I can't read it. Hang on. Can I do the translation? Maybe that will come through in English. What is that name? Radhi. Radhi? Radhe. Radhi. Hello? Hello, hello? So yes, 82%, 81%, 82%. Most people are okay with what he did. Okay. I'm going to tell you a few conservative people that were not okay with what he did, and I'm surprised. He's showing he won't be pushed around. Well, most of us are between 40 and 65. I'm just going to throw out a rough estimate of all of our ages. Most of us are in that category. If you're 40, you've grown up with Iranians saying death to America your entire life. Your entire flipping life. So, yeah. Good morning, Dennis. Happy Monday to you. Morning, Mona. Happy Monday. Oh, we're not doing any of that stuff this morning, sweetie. No, there's no FAFOs. No, not this morning. It's too early for that crap. Come on. Good morning, Carmen. Happy Monday to you, honey. I hope you had a great weekend. I hope everyone had a great weekend. I really do. There's a lot of aspects to this stuff. And when I say stuff, you know what I'm talking about. There's a lot going on. Everywhere, a lot going on. Now, his decision, when he announced that it was going to take 2 weeks, he was going to take up to 2 weeks to make a decision. And then all of a sudden, we heard his decision. So we heard about it. So, oh, okay. Saturday. Alrighty then. That was a decision. So yeah, it sure was. Good morning, Wendy. Happy Monday to you, sweetheart. Waiting for the test to resume. Okay. Tammy Zulu. Hey, hi, Tammy Zulu. Good morning, all. Does it not say in the Bible we are to protect Israel? Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Very much so. They threatened the United States. He said all bets were off. They've been threatening us forever and ever and ever and ever. Ever. They've been threatening us. Apparently that's not okay. between Bibi and Trump. Apparently, they've had enough. Now, I have heard Netanyahu say that he speaks with Trump almost every day. Almost. I also heard the news conference. I watched it that Pete Hegseth put out as well, and the 4-star general who was just full of all kinds of information. Wow, he really talked well and spoke of the mission in good terms, and to them it was successful. Keyword there is up to. I know. Nope. Yeah, 2 weeks. Nope. 2 days. Well, they have unalived untold thousands of us for you. I am well aware of that too. I know. I know. I worry now about sleeper cells. They will fit right in with the ice people who don't look like ice. Yeah, and that is one aspect of things that we need to be concerned with. Now, I will tell you there is a difference between the countries who are throwing bombs at each other. For instance, the United States sent the B-2s over, and we targeted nuclear facilities. In my understanding, that's all we did. Iran sending missiles back to Israel has already shot up a hospital, residential areas. They're going after the people, the town, the country itself. We only went after nuclear facilities. I'm bringing up this difference to you to get you to understand that we are just going after them militarily and going after their nukes. That's it. They're going after Israel's people, hospitals, infrastructure. What a huge difference and comparison. Yeah. So keep that in mind, if you will, because we're only trying to target them and their ability to not have access to nuclear. That's what we're trying to do. I get it. Must have been a pretty serious offense, not to mention all the Israelis. I know. Yeah, my head's on a swivel. We are at Code Orange here. Good morning, Mama Red. Happy Monday to you. Here's something for you all to think about. There's no mention of the United States in the Bible. Yes, Dennis. I'm aware of that, and I wasn't actually going to bring that up because that adds another factor to people's fear that they don't. Yeah. Anyway, we Bible students wonder if we're mixed in with the existing countries in the time the Bible was written. I have no idea. I have no idea. Dennis, I believe Mystery Babylon is U.S. I don't like what Putin is saying. Hi, Lola Lynn. How are you? Happy Monday. What is Putin saying? Now, that's not something I'm aware of, so let me go check that out. What is he saying? Hang on. No deaths have been reported on either states. All right, let me go check out what Putin's saying because I'm not sure. I know that the IRGC has been defecting to Russia. That much I know. What is about the war or about Trump? We need to be specific. Putin's earlier remarks hint at Russia's stand on U.S. strikes on Iran. That would be a good article to read. Is that what we're all talking about? Hang on, let me get back to my chat just a moment. Hang on. No deaths have been reported. Babylon, Jerusalem. Hi, Lola. I can't answer that question. Hi, Wild Edibles. Good morning to you. Happy Monday. Was the United States formed when the Bible was written? No, but the Bible talks a lot about the future, and the United States is not in the Bible anywhere. So take that as you see it. Well, we have decided to downsize and start selling our antiques and cut glass, crystal, and flatware. Okay, honey. It's an unfortunate situation and no choice but to try and take out this evil. Hi, Cowboys Hippie Life. Happy Monday to you. Just thought I'd mention it is all. Something to think about. I know, Dennis. I know. I know. I don't want all this fighting, but I understand it's going to happen anyway. Yep. Hey, Peachy. Good morning, sweetheart. Happy Monday. Are you home or are you still in the hospital? A lot of people have gone home from the hospital. Hallelujah. Yeah. We are living in those times. Jesus is coming very soon. He's coming when he's coming. We have no idea. I hate war. I don't particularly care for war either. I you don't see me on that bandwagon. I want to share love, not war, but even I lose my cool. I definitely understand. Yeah. Hi, Layla Moose. Tam Sackpo, thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Happy Monday to you. But the Bible says all counties will be against all countries. Yes, will be against Israel. Yes. In the end, every single country will come against Israel in the end. I know. That means us too. Isn't that going to be interesting times? Yeah, I know. I know what it says. I know. I am at home. It was all outpatient care. Okay, good, good. Glad to hear it. I'm glad you're home. Rest well and continued prayers for you that it has not gotten into your lymph nodes. My blood sugar was 98 this morning. That's an excellent number. I'm feeling just fine. Thank you. Good, good, awesome. Yes, Dennis Osborne, I agree with that. I know. All right. Now, we do know that the IRGC and their families have been defecting to Russia. I also want to hear what he said. What did Putin say? Is he in agreement? Russia's foreign ministry issued a statement announcing the U.S. attack as a violation of international law. Here we go. But the Kremlin has been more muted so far. Okay. Putin has no immediate plans to contact Trump. He played it down the middle. Putin defended Iran's right to what he called a peaceful atom. In other words, civilian nuclear energy program. And he said Israel had a right to guarantee its own security. Wow, Putin is really he is putting it down the middle, isn't he? Now that's interesting. That's very interesting. Sometimes we have to do what we have to do or did. No more puppet masters, please. Excuse me. Heat index hit 104 yesterday. Supposed to be hotter today. Wow. Where you live? Oh, Wendy. That's some serious weather. And we've been 97 and 98 down here. Much cooler. That's for sure. No one knows the time when Jesus is come back. Not even Jesus. I know. Only the Father in heaven. I know. I know. My blood pressure is high this morning. Thought I would come in here to relax and hope it comes down. Well, I'm trying to keep my voice at a pretty calm level. I am not interested in pissing people off this morning. I just really want to have a conversation about what's going on, about what everybody thinks and feels about it. and what your opinions are. That's all I want. I just want to have a conversation. I don't want to irritate people. My own opinion of this stuff, I will let you guys know. I think you can kind of tell by what I've been saying. So, yeah, that's funny, Tammy. Jojo learned what to eat, cut out carbs, pistachios are allowed with diabetics. Yes, Putin and China are not okay with what we did. Yes, I'm beginning to understand that too, Mama Red. Yes, no sugar, use Splenda if it works for you. Some fruit has a lot of sugar. Some fruits do have a lot of sugar. You need to figure out which ones do. I eat cherries and blueberries like all the time, and they don't bother my sugar. I've had type 2 diabetes for 17 years now. So, yeah, I'm off all carbs and no sweeteners. Nice. You can do it. Yep. Yep, that's me. Good morning, Tony Nagy. Happy Monday to you. All I know is the good and love will always defeat evil and hate. The Iranians will choose their fate. Ah, there's a good opinion. Okay. We're going to be hot today. It's better than snow. Yes, ma'am. It is. I've lowered my A1C from 7.5 to 5.8. Good for you. Yeah, mine's 5.2. Good job. We are done with the heat wave. Thank goodness. Okay, good. Sub carbs with protein. Yes, eat your protein, folks. For sure. Eat your protein. It's good for you. The way I see it is that Israel's freeing the Iranian people from the IRGC boot of bondage. Didn't have this on my bingo card. Do we all have bingo card? Who started that anyway? That's what I'm curious about. Who started the bingo card stuff? That wasn't on my bingo card. It's pretty smart. Oh, time to make Minnie laugh, Tammy. Make her fall out of her chair. Oh, there will be no falling out of my chair this morning, but I am doing fine. I'm good. I'm trying not to be too in your face. Everybody's got their own opinions of what the heck is going on. I will be honest with you and say that when I got on Twitter yesterday and I saw the Hodge twins were just busting out the memes and extremely unhappy with Trump and what he did, I was surprised that the Hodge, because in my opinion, and my opinion only, the Hodge twins followed everything Trump said. Oh, yes, Trump, and everything's awesome. Nope, they're not happy about the bomb stuff. Not happy with him at all. And Candace Owens wasn't exactly thrilled with what he did also. Candace Owens popped out on an Iranian television something or other for an interview over the weekend, and she's not real thrilled with Trump either. So there are, I don't even know what I want to call them, more popular conservatives that are just not very happy with his decision. So, yeah, I find that interesting. Honey pure to replace sugar. Oh, honey's good stuff too. I use agave as well. Agave syrup. That's good. Putin is spread thin by the Ukraine conflict. I don't think he can afford to get involved. And I'm going to absolutely agree with that statement, Spa. Yeah, he's been embroiled with Ukraine for years now. His resources are depleted, from my understanding. Yes. Welcome, Tammy. I just subbed you to help start your channel. Tammy's been around for a while. Dennis, Tammy Zulu has actually been around since I have started. She doesn't speak often, but she's been around for a minute. If your idea of a bunker buster is that time your uncle fell through the top bunk at Deer It's not really all Iranians. It's the current regime. Yes, you might be a redneck. Yeah, I cut out bananas, but hubby got some. I can't help myself, but I'm trying to only eat half of one, share it with the dogs. There you go. I don't eat bananas. Bananas have a ton of sugar, and I do not eat them. And increase veggie intake, no starchy ones. You got to eat some kind of carb. You have to. You have to eat a carb. You have to eat a potato, a rice, or a bread, or a noodle. You have to. Morning, all. I miss packing hubby up for his fishing trip. Oh, sounds good. Sounds like a plan, Lynn. I eat shrooms, carrots, onions, broccoli, and cauliflower every day. If I ate that many vegetables, I would blow up. But that's me. I see things others don't. I don't know how I do it. Only God knows. And Tony, I see things from a different perspective as well. And every time I share my different perspective, people go after me. It is what it is. I'm not going to change. And you can eat cheese. Of course you can. Diabetes has nothing to do with eating sugar or carbs. I know, Carmen. Diabetes comes from your pancreas or not producing enough insulin. Yep. But yes, we need to watch what we eat. Yeah, we do. Yeah, I've been a diabetic ever since Rachel was born. So I have had to change my ways of eating so many times. Hi, Goody Animals Lover. 18 like watching. Thank you. Hello, friend. Hi, how are you? It's morning here. It's almost 6 o'clock in the morning on Monday. It's already Monday evening for you. Every one of these people were given by Trump a deal that called for peace and they refused. Yeah. How are you, my dear friend? I'm good. I'm doing great. Thank you for being here. I put olive oil, no salt, sub, garlic powder, pepper, parm cheese. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that sounds good. That sounds good. Yahoo. Candace is anti-Semitic. That's why she needs to seriously look into her heart. She is? Oh, I didn't know that. Except Putin has China and North Korea beside him. I've noticed that too. Iranians want their Prince Reza back. Things will happen. It's ultimately up to them. Wow. Cook on parchment paper in oven at 400 for 40 minutes to 20 minutes. Turn over and add parm cheese. There you go. Sounds good. Sounds good. Couldn't find Redmond sea salt yesterday at the Walmart we went to. Walmart doesn't always carry the Redmond sea salt, but Sprouts does. Oh, Lady-O, Sprouts, you can find it there. The last time I bought a bag of Redmond sea salt at Sprouts, it was like $10. Yeah. Hi, Raider Rich. Happy Monday to you. Remember back in the day, and it was in Cheech and Chong in the background, it said, yes, I do. Same many. I pay no attention, just pray for them. Yeah. Yeah. I hear you, Tony. I eat a bit of carbs, but not much. I can't eat lots of things because of my guts. Got you. Why no carbs? You need carbs, dear Miss Stormy. You have to have a tiny little bit of carbs. You have to. You can't just not eat not carbs. That doesn't work. You have to have protein and you have to have carbs. Your amount of carbs needs to be decreased, but the protein binds to the carbs and makes them last longer. Protein burns slower for energy. Use both together. Smaller amounts of carbs. It works great. All those vegetables produce a whole heck of a lot of gas, and that is not something that I can eat. So anyway, hey, it's working. Came down from 162 to 153. Keep me. You're welcome. You're welcome. Thank you, my dear sister. You're welcome. No problem. I've been diabetic for 5 years on insulin and metformin. Really, Carmen? I was on insulin when I was pregnant with Rachel because I had gestational diabetes. When and after she was born, my gestational diabetes decided to stick around and turn into type 2 because I already have an issue that causes insulin resistance. Now, I am not on metformin anymore. I used to be, and I stopped taking it. I can eat rice and corn, no taters, no wheat, oats, or other grains. I can eat rice and corn. I can also eat potatoes, and I can eat sweet potatoes because sweet potatoes have less sugar than regular potatoes, and they're actually supposed to be better for diabetics. Us pre-diabetic can turn that around. Good for you. On one metformin an hour before dinner. Okay. Gotcha. Wait, I missed somebody. I paid my rent. Hi, Captain Starlink. How are you? Good morning. Happy Monday. I am an Indian from Hopal, Madhya Pradesh. I am an animal lover. Please support my friend. Very cool. I know I like your channel. Thank you for that info, Minnie. You're welcome. Oh, I love fried rice. Meat and potato house here. Yeah. Yeah. We will put a little back in. Okay. I had gestational diabetes too. Okay. Yes, honey. You really need to have a balance. That's what I've discovered. You guys know what I've been through. I was pretty heavy. I went through fried TV's way of eating. Then I lost my gallbladder and I had to change up the way I eat again. So I have a slice of sourdough bread every morning. And that's the only bread I eat. I don't feel right without carbs. Yes, but small amounts is good. Too much, I fall asleep. My doctor said that's how my body is digesting it. Exactly. Exactly. Balance. Balance is key. Big time. All right. I need to get, they're picking me up at 8 o'clock this morning for my back injection. All right, Chris. Good luck with that. Sadly, Candace is such a radical, devout Christian. She doesn't see that she's acting just like the radical Islamists. She needs to stare into the mirror. Wow. I really don't know that much about Candace Owens. My goodness. Hi, Huntress. Good morning, honey. Got my coffee and I'm ready for the. Good morning. Happy Monday to you. Everybody have a great day. You too, Chris. You take care. I can eat sweet taters. Yes, you can. I watch Dr. Berry and Dr. Berg as well as many carnivore. Yep. Mm-hmm. Exactly. Hey, Casey. Yes, Trulicity for insulin. Got you. Uh-huh. Thank you. You're welcome. I mean, I'm not a doctor. I'm just telling you what works for me, what I've tried, how many times I've had to change my diet because of the health issues that I've been going through. But balance in your food is basically a good idea for everyone. So there you go. Yeah, just kind of throwing that out there. Sourdough bread. I love sourdough. I have a slice every morning. It's good for my gut health. Eladio, how is things going with you and your family? My younger brother had a stroke yesterday. Whoa. You just had dealt with your dad and now, oh my goodness. Oh, prayers for him. I am so sorry. Good morning, Chill. Happy Monday to you. I know everything, but only sometimes. Tony, she's young and dumb or experienced with life. Something. Yes, prayers for your brother. Wow. That sucks. Huh, West Virginia. All right, honey. Casey thinks she's Miss Miyagi. I guess Cobra Kai took a toll on her. It doesn't matter what Trump does or doesn't do to protect the United States. In some people's eyes, it's going to be wrong. Basically, yeah. And that's why I wanted everybody's opinions. I did. I wanted everybody's opinions just to see where everybody's at. Chilled. Excuse me. Because, like I said, over the weekend, I saw a bunch of conservative people that I can trust to be conservative often, every day. They really don't change. And I was surprised. I really was surprised that they took the stance that they did. Yeah. Detox tea at night works wonderful for me. Okay. Gotcha. My favorite bread of all time is rye. My daughter, too, she loves rye bread. Not me. I'm a black belt with one chevron. Trulicity trying to get it for me through Lily Assistance Program sent my all in yesterday finally. Oh, I certainly hope so, because good grief, you know, you've been waiting so long. Wendy, she needs to chill. I agree. Don't hate. Learn she must. Got you. We see my boyfriend, main doctor, Wednesday. Okay, hope we can find out about those tumors on his liver and pancreas soon. Yes, I hope so too. I hope so too. Now I will probably lose the weight because everything I eat goes right through me. They are trying to figure out why. Oh, that's not a good thing to. Yeah, okay, got you. I hope they can figure that out for you, Carmen. That's no fun. I'm glad it wasn't my decision to make. I agree. Yeah, self-defense only. Richard son karate in here, not here. Carmen, sorry to hear. Yeah, that is definitely an issue. I hope you get your meds, Jojo. I know. Huntress prayers for your brother. Yep. I'm also a devout Christian, but don't force my beliefs on others. Me too. That's why God gave us free will. Yep. People need to find God for themselves. I can't do it for anyone. Long story. That's just Tony. You can lead a horse to water, but you cannot make them drink. That's it. Bottom line. You can teach and talk and show and give examples to all kinds of people about all kinds of things, but you cannot force them to make a decision, follow along, believe what you believe. It's it's impossible. It's just impossible. So, yeah. Yep. That's why when I go live and I bring up things to you guys, um, I like to hear your opinions. I like to hear what you think and say. It's important to me to understand and hear your opinions so that we can all have a conversation. We are divided by so much, and it's unfortunate. So, Casey bells don't matter. I've seen people who are MMA and lost a street fight, so miss me with that. My CPAP machine mask is leaking. Uh-oh. They sent order for new machine May 5th. Finally got an electronic signature email Friday, so it will finally be released and shipped. Well, good. Good. Got a bottle of Nair from the food bank. Anyone here use that? Does that work? You got a bottle of Nair from the food bank? Yes, it does work. It works. I agree, Tony. I'm a Christian too. Yep. You can bring horse water and still get me. That's the truth. It is. Gooch, the belts are an indication for your teacher to know where you're at in class. Ah, yes. I'm a Christian, was raised Catholic. Yep. I don't go to church. Amen, Minty. Thank you. But I believe in God and read the Bible. Yep. My relationship with God is very personal and none of your business. Oh, 1 month and 18 days later. Geez, right? I didn't start anything, but I'll finish it. Miss Huntress, prayers for a safe trip to West Virginia, and prayers that your brother's stroke wasn't that severe and that he can recover pretty quickly. Hopefully, soon after he had his stroke, they took him to the hospital. The quicker you can get someone to emergency medical services after they've had a stroke, the more chances they have of surviving and recovering as much as possible. And I can say that because I've been a caregiver for 30 years and I know what I'm talking about. You don't have to go to church to believe in God. Yep. You don't want my smoke. Apparently, the dog needs let out. Apparently. We can agree to disagree. Always. Raider Rich is trying to egg you on. He always does. He always does. All right. So Putin, we're going to get back to some politics, folks. And I'm going to stop the poll in the poll. There we go. Do you agree with what Trump did? 70% said yes, 29% said no. 37 votes. All right. Thank you, everybody, for voting. I appreciate that. I really do. Thank you. I don't go to church, but read the Bible and believe in God. You don't need a building to believe. I watch Alan Jackson, Allen Jackson, from World Outreach Church. He is in Middle Tennessee. That's where his church is based. That's who I watch. I watch him on Wednesday nights, Saturday nights, and Sunday mornings. That's the church I watch and listen to because that pastor brings everything in in regards to current events and makes them biblical so you can understand what's going on. And I appreciate that so much. Mona, my dad put Nair on his cat. Oh no, thinking it was shampoo. Took some hair off the cat, so I guess it were. Yes, chilled. It does. That's funny. That's funny. Better stop Casey StreamYard's there. You might as well tap out. I finally get StreamYard going and she's got to go and she can't come up. Well, we're not talking about that stuff this morning either. Prayers for your brother. Absolutely. God loves each and every one equally, no matter what. Just ask for forgiveness and you will be fine. That's a part of it. Laugh out loud and chilled. That is funny. Yeah, Nair really does work. It's got a funky smell, though. It's got like a chemical smell. I used it a couple of times when I was younger just to avoid the shaving because it's annoying for us females to have to shave. It is. It's annoying and we get nicks. I don't care how good you are. You can't hide it. Anyway, I have used Nair in the past and it does work. Yep, it really does. I wake up in a church every day as God resides in me, not in a building. There you go. There you go. I'm not going yet. I have to have approval from the brother. Oh, just saying we aren't exactly close. I'm on standby. Oh, got it. Okay. Oh, okay. So you're not quite going yet. I heard also that people were trying to claim that what Trump did was illegal and against the Constitution. Now, I don't know if any of the rest of you heard that. And I know that people are all of a sudden, they've got an ICE protest and they've got a no war protest. We're not at war, folks. He has to go to Congress, and Congress actually has to agree. But the act, the War Powers Act, it's a part of the recognized powers of the president as commander-in-chief to conduct hostilities authorized by the Congress to respond to attacks or the imminent threat of attacks upon the United States, including its territories and possessions, to respond to attacks or the imminent threat of attacks against the armed forces of the United States and under proper circumstances to rescue endangered citizens of the United States located in foreign countries. That's what that act states specifically. Nair has a gross smell to it, but it does work. Yes, ma'am. It's got a nasty chemical smell to it. But yes, it does work. Melts off your hair. Casey's my big sister. She puts me in check at times. Yeah. My stepdad's kiddos are in denial since our mother died. I know that I'm their sister anymore. Yeah. They want their dad to themselves, I guess. My stepdad and I are really close. I don't worry. I wouldn't worry about it either. I got the shaver that Trucker G uses to shave my legs, and I love it. Oh, okay. I don't know which one that is. The theoretical physicist in MT knows the future has already happened, just that the light has not reached us yet. It's a longer explanation than I comment here. Theoretical physicist in MT knows the future has already happened, just that the light has not reached us. Well, we all know that light takes forever to reach us too, so there's that. Excuse me. Dems are saying that in Congress. There has to be times when he can't be running to Congress. Now they talk about impeachment. Ever since Trump took office back in November, I've heard impeachment thrown around, at least three times about different things that he's done. They need to stop throwing that word around. That word is a strong word, like hate and love. It's a very strong word. They need to stop throwing it around. Seriously. I smell food. My child's awake. Okay. All right, good. I'm glad she's awake. We were all created and knitted in our mother's womb. Yep, we're all wonderfully, perfectly made. But then there comes a day that we must be grafted into his kingdom through choosing the final work of Jesus. Amen. Prayers for everyone. Stay safe. Prepare for anything and everything. Need to start my day. Okay, Carmen. Have a great Monday. Hopefully, I'll see you later at Kelly's. Haven't seen Kelly yet, but that woman stays up late and then sleeps in late. So there's that. Last time the U.S. declared war was in 1946. Hey, Momo. Good morning. Happy Monday to you. He has the authority, just like Obama had the authority to take bin Laden. Exactly. Yes, ma'am. He did. He had the authority. He gave a 8-minute speech, a little over 8 minutes, Saturday night after the fact. I'm wearing my heart on my sleeve at the moment. It's rare I speak about personal stuff. I got to get some things out, so I stay level-headed. I know, honey. Do you really think if he did go to Congress that they wouldn't have given heads up to that country? Wow. Now there's a question. There's a statement. Wow. I don't know, Lynn. But they are so far to Oh, that's a good one. I just sat back on that one. I just sat back in my chair and went, "Oh, good question. I don't know. I don't know. I'm glad I'm going back to work today. Hey, good. And take a break from all the madness going on. I hear you. Soon I'll be leaving. Okay, Tony, I'm glad to hear you're going back to work. Good for you. Good. That means you must be feeling better. No president or ex-president is not getting locked up anytime soon. Not even Trump. They're high rollers. Next case. Oh, if I told you guys what I thought, never mind. I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna. Blessings to Carmen and Chris. Have a blessed day. Yeah. Oh no, Lynn, don't be sorry. Oh no. No. Please don't be sorry, Lynn. That's a great question. I'm actually going to read it again. Do not be sorry. That was awesome. Do you really think if he did go to Congress that they wouldn't have given heads up to that country? That is a statement of where we're at. Honestly, Lynn, that's a good statement. I like that statement. I do. Because you got me thinking. Yep, Lynn, it would have leaked all over the damn place. See, there you go. Uh-huh. Yep, you bet. Uh-huh. Yeah. Great question. Thank you for that. See, I love this. Break out with the question. Yep. Tiny, so glad you're able to go back to Tony. So able, yes, very much so. I have things on my bingo card that are also going to happen soon. Sorry, no spoiler. Poll at Cactus. I would like to know what everyone thinks on that. On what, sweetheart? About the Congress stuff? You want a Congress poll? I can throw one of them up. Anything to make him look bad. We can do a Congress poll. Yes. Okay. Coming up. Got it. Whoops. I got to spell that right. There we go. There's your poll. If left up to Congress, would they have approved Trump's bombing? There's your poll. Thank you for that suggestion, Tammy. Anything to make him look bad. Yep. In case he faded into the darkness. Not yet. I mean, let's look at things objectively. Yeah, let's do it. Casey never fades. Nah. Hi, Griselda Life and Adventure. Thank you. Appreciate that. Time for a new party. Oh, we are so used to Mona. Here's an looking at something objectively for you, Momo. And I'm not picking on you, and I'm not upset. So don't take that the wrong way, the way I just said your name. Anyway, we are so used to left and right. We also have plenty of independents. I don't think adding another party is the solution. That's my opinion. That's my opinion. I might go to California. Oladio. That's a question for Oladio. Yep. Hi, Chang Ying. Hi, how are you? You have Shiv who leaks like a damn faucet, and we hear stuff that is supposed to be classified. Agreed. Like number 29. Thank you, Chang Ying. Appreciate that. Happy Monday to you. When JoJo years ago had to start watching her blood pressure by watching her salt and foods, we basically had to explore grocery stores and learn about salt and foods to find out about the foods we can eat. There is so much sodium in foods. It's unbelievable. Unbelievable. Mega love shout out, everyone. Thank you, Chang Ying. Appreciate that. Don't even go there, Gucci. Mind your own. I'm not on bombing. I'm not either. Raider Richie comes on very late in Texas, and I usually sleep. There you go. Hello, everyone. Happy Monday to you. So how's the poll going? What do we got so far? Wow. That's interesting. That's interesting so far. I'll leave the poll up a while longer. That's interesting. I use pink salt. I use pink salt too, but I also make sure I use sea salt that's iodized because you have to have iodine. Our bodies, yeah, we really need our iodine. That's for sure. I'm good, Sissy Host. Thank you for asking. You're welcome. Most appreciated. So we're not freaking out about the foods JoJo can eat about foods with sugars. We have it under control. Good. These were targeted strikes, not just blanket bombings. I agree, Momo. They were targeted strikes. They were very highly targeted. And I heard, and I could be mistaken, but I heard that this Operation Midnight something, was actually planned for a couple of months. I'm not sure if that's correct. Casey can't hang with the big boys. Oh, yes, she can. Mrs. Dash is good too. Mrs. Dash makes some absolutely wonderful flavors of spices and seasoning. Mm-hmm. And I'm currently burping, so excuse me. I'm trying not to burp loud on air. Be right back. Dad's calling. No problem. No problem. Midnight Hammer. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, from my understanding, it was planned for a while. And like I said earlier, the difference between the United States and what we did and the retaliation that Iran is doing, we targeted facilities, nuclear facilities only. And I think there was a total of 14 bombs. I'm trying to remember what the general said in the Hegseth news conference. I think there was a total of 14 bombs. I could be wrong because he put out a lot of numbers. Yeah. So, yes, that is what Hegseth said yesterday during Defense Department's press conference. Yeah, I listened to a big portion of it as well. I listened to what he said, and I listened to what the general said, the specific details. You know what and this is how you guys will know what my opinion is of all this stuff. I really liked the fact that he used the B-2 bombers and they were refueled midair several times to make it all the way over there. Apparently, it was an 18-hour flight and then back. 2 pilots per aircraft. I do remember that. And it was silent as silent could be. And they didn't pick them up on radar. That, in my opinion, was brilliant. And now you know what I think about what he did. It was brilliant. In my opinion, it was absolutely brilliant. So, yeah, that's how I feel. 125 total. Yes, a lot. A lot. Yep. It took a lot of coordination. The general talked about multiple refueling jets in order to make that happen. So, yeah, I was blown away by, I don't even know if this is a word, strategery of what they did. It literally blew me away. I was impressed. So, there you go. They sell a spice here that is so good called bull, chicken, pork, and specials. Okay, Mona. Watch the Spin the Left Wing News dishes out now. They've already been. Yeah. It depends on which left you listen to. Don Lemon, of all people, came out with a positive response. Did he? Okay. I didn't hear that one. But I'm going to be honest with you, Momo. I don't exactly listen to a lot of what Don Lemon says. I don't find him as an actual credible source of information. That's just my opinion. That's my opinion, but I didn't know that. So thank you. Okay. Gotcha. Which is why I don't ever listen to the news. JoJo does. I'd rather listen to Minty and find out some stuff. Thank you, Dennis. We've done similar actions in the past to protect our interests and people. Even Obama ordered several drone attacks in the Middle East. Yes, absolutely correct, Spa. Yes. Uh-huh. So did Fetterman. Okay. Have a great day, family. Time to get busy here. Okay, Okie. Take care, sweetheart. Have an absolutely wonderful Monday. Laugh out loud. It was on Twitter, Cactus. Okay, I've got Twitter up. Let me pull it up because I'd like to see what he had to say. I really would. I'd like to hear what he had to say about all this stuff. All right. What did that man have to say? Watch Don Lemon's face when MSNBC reporter tells him that the ceasefire was due to the pressure of President Trump. That was monumental. No, that was May 12th. Come on now. Give me something recent. Give me some recent information. That's September of 24. Come on now. Mm-mm. No. They're not giving me, Twitter is not giving me a single solitary. All I'm getting, oh, here's one. Finally, 23 hours ago, I agree with Don Lemon. Trump got played by BB. Not even Putin got felon Trump to bomb another country. Trump lied to his cult members to get their votes. Whoa. 2006, Iran is close to a nuke. 2012, 2015, 2018, 2025. That's interesting. All right. I'd like another angle on this. Momo, did you find anything? Because that's not enough. Not enough. Fetterman is an old school Democrat. Have a great day. Okie, Minty's my news channel. That's just in. And I like to hear Minty laugh too. All right. I'm going to close the poll because those numbers have not changed much at all. So there we go. Thank you for voting. I appreciate that. 27 votes. Yeah, I can't find anything real. That one was the only recent one I could find as of 24 hours ago. It could have been what I used to search with too. I'm going to go see what these guys are saying today. Have they changed at all? Not if they drag us to war. Thought it was just about the nukes, y'all. Just in, Israel strikes power supply system in Tehran. They are still not happy. Best thing that could happen right now is Trump saying he was just trolling after calling for regime change in Iran. Don't drag us into this at real Donald Trump. Wow. Wow. They all talked about doing it, but Trump was the only one with the balls to get it done. My vote didn't count. I said yes. Oh, it does too count. It does. Poll should Minty close the poll? I just got the poll feature added to my channel sometime last week. I really appreciate the poll. I love this. This is fun. I get to know what you guys think just in a poll. It's awesome. Our GC has to go. The Prince Reza will return. They're trying. They're trying to install all of this. You know what? I'm not going to look on Twitter. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to do the actual looking. I really wish people would stop saying we're at war with Iran. It's not been declared. 3 days ago, 6 days ago. Well, he didn't like the parade. from 6 days ago. Divides Twitter. CNN's Don Lemon. No, that was of 2020. Oh. Sometimes I really don't like Google. Seriously. They're not giving me what I'm looking for. I don't see any positive aspects to anything he said. So, yeah, I can't find it. I'm not saying that Momo is lying, but I cannot find it. I can't find anything positive whatsoever. Riza made a speech early this morning, but I had to leave the house and missed it. Ah, okay. I have to go. Good and lovely people. Have a great day and blessings, everyone. See you tomorrow. Iranians will make Iran great again. It's up to them. Tony, I hope you have an awesome day at work today and don't hurt. Don't hurt at all. You take care. Have a great Monday. I guess the original comments were on CNN and I can't find it again. Ah, okay. Okay. Yeah, I can't find it. Can't find it at all. It's okay. No problem. It is what it is. No big deal. And I think I'm done for the morning. That's what I think. Don Lemon is not with CNN anymore. Okay. Okay. Yeah, he's independent, isn't he, on his own? I think so. So, yeah, I've had enough of politics this morning. I've had enough of this conversation. We have had a great conversation. No, what's next? It was on a round table. Ah, gotcha. So, you guys have a really good Monday. Enjoy your day as much as possible. Okay? And we're just going to take it day by day in the United States and we're going to see what happens and what transpires and yeah, we're still here and it's still a free country. How about that? Love you guys. Thank you so much for participating in the polls and being here and giving us your opinions. I really do appreciate it. It is wonderful to talk to all of you. You guys take care and have a great day, and I'll see you later. Goodbye, everyone.